Gonna do a fishing. Gonna fish about 1 hour till about 10:30, 10:45, and hopefully I catch some. If I don't, oh well. But we're gonna give it heck. Let's get the camera all straight and everything. Let's see if there's a. See if I can catch my whole head in there. Let's get up a little higher. There we go. So let's go catch a fish. I don't know if I got anybody on back here yet, but we're gonna try to catch some fish for the next hour. Don't know if I can or not, but I have caught a 4-pounder already. Had a real good fish. Lost a bigger one, about 6. So. Uh-oh. I wish I could go live and not get hung up in the tree. That'd be really awesome. Hey, we up amongst the bushes up in here, baby. We in the bushes for real up in here. We're gonna try to catch a real big one. I hope we do. All right, I'll let y'all guys know when there's anybody watching. Fishing with a chatterbait. I think this is a 1/2 ounce. I think it's Bayou Crawl. Got a little chartreuse in it. I've already caught one 4-pounder today. Had a bigger one on. I don't know how he got off. Maybe didn't get a good hook set in him. But this right here is a Lastec 3X, like a saltwater swim bait. I like it a little bit better because it's got a blunt head on it, a real blunt head. It stays up on the hook a little bit better, especially on the chatterbait since they're kind of made for it. You don't tear up as many. You tear up a lot of swim baits on a chatterbait. So this is what I've been catching them on. I've already got, like I said, a 4-pounder today. So we're gonna try to catch another one. Don't know that I will. I'll try to stay live about an hour. You never know. You never know. I'm gonna tell you right now, chatterbait is the finest skipping bait that I have ever thrown. You can skip this thing. You can skip this thing in anything. Water is extremely muddy. When I say muddy, I mean this stuff right here. It's like milk chocolate. I mean, it is rough. I got an itchy trigger finger. I've been trying to catch a ball. You see, uh, I'm not really just staring at my fish finder. I just glance. If I'm looking at it like that tree right there, I was wanting to look at it and just kind of take a second look at it because it looked like a good tree. I'm looking for that fish. If I don't see that fish, I carry on. And I don't just sit there and constantly and look at it, but I do give it a glance, take a look, see if there's a fish swimming off the tree. And if things like that. Hey. I wish it was as good as it was a while ago. Let's see if somebody said something. Let me see here. Still 15, 30 degrees around here in the process of my Garmin installation too. Just a couple more weeks. It ain't gonna be long, brother. It ain't gonna be long. The whole country's gonna be. I hope we can afford gas when it finally gets good. Well, this ain't going too well right now. I mean, I'm fishing. I look fat. I'm fishing, but I ain't catching them like I was on the other side. Welcome to Louisiana. That's all you do is duck land. jokers don't want to bite. I got to make them bite. There goes a deer. Look at there. Up off the bank. That was pretty cool. She's laid up in that top over there. Let's see. Did you do the nut update? I didn't see the question. I'll have to look at it a little bit. Where that deer went to. I wonder if he ran up through that field. Come on, big girls. In case you didn't know, I love big girls. I mean, I love the bass variety. I'm gonna stick with this chatterbait throughout this entire hour, but I may have to switch to something a little bit differently if they don't get on it. But I'm gonna stick with it for a little bit longer. And I've caught, big on it so far today. Jumping the trees look too good not to be catching no big old bass on. Ruh-roh. Right over yonder is where I caught that 4 pound. No, I lost that big one right there. I caught the 4 pounder right there. But they is not biting on this side. Now, water temperature is about a half a degree cooler. I don't know how much of a difference that makes, but apparently it makes a difference. So, I don't know. Come on. So far. Hey, that ain't good. Come on. I'm just having all kinds of heck. Well, it ain't going so good right now. About 15 or 20 minutes, we ain't caught no fishes. We gonna get it. Woo. We are for sure gonna get it one way or the other. Let's see here. How many people got watching? 10 people? Well, the first 20 minutes ain't really going that well. 26 minutes. Ain't catching no fish right now. But I have got a 4-pounder. And lost a bigger one than that. And even lost a 2-pounder. They kind of hitting it a little funky today. Water temperature's dropped about 6 degrees since the last time I was here. We had a lot of rain, a lot of rain, and all of a sudden it got super, super cold. Today's the first decent day in terms of weather. But we're not gonna give up on them. I've been catching them. I'm gonna keep throwing. You're gonna get one. I'm gonna give it heck, Chad. The Chad Fishing. I'm gonna give it heck. Like I said, I've done got a pretty good one so far, but we're gonna give it heck. Figured I'd talk to you for just a second while I was moving. But it's probably gonna get better as we get through the day and that sun gets back up, warms this water up. Water's extremely muddy. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, let's see. I mean, my bait, there ain't much visibility in the water. But they have been on this chatterbait. And we're gonna keep letting them give a shot at it, because I promise you, when I do catch them, it's gonna be good. Never fails when I try to go live for fishing. I don't ever catch one. I bet you if I turn this camera off, it would go. If I turn this camera off, I catch one in the first 10 minutes. We're getting into a pretty good little old area right now. I would expect to catch one before we turn live off. So might not be a giant, but we're gonna give it heck. One of these jokers gonna have a big girl on it, and I'm gonna smack her head open. I'm gonna jack her head around. Oh boy. Ooh. had him and lost him. Dang. That's my deal today. They ain't really taking it. Oh, boy. Dang. Well, shucks. Finally had one on, and I let him get on. Dang. Well, I had one on and lost him. That's the way my day's going so far. Let's see, I've had 4 bites, caught 1 4-pounder, lost 3 other fish. That one wasn't very big, maybe 2 pounds. Lost a real big one. So, not the day I'm wanting so far, but we're just getting started. So, you know. Hey, this one ought to be fun. Got food on that one. Got food. I'm gonna have to come all the way around the backside. Hey. These are little areas that I love right here. Got a drain coming out of a field. And even when the fish are spawning, they'll still pull up to these little drains where that fresh water's coming in and feed. Now you don't always get them, but it's a little drain coming out of the woods right there. And I always concentrate because it's got a lot of cypress leaves, a lot of places for them to ambush a fish. Ambush prey. And you just never know. We're gonna catch one in a minute. I might go live until I catch one. It's gonna piss me off. I really believe this is going to get better throughout the day, so we might have to do this hour one and then come back in another hour and do another one. I mean, heck, if the bite gets better, we may very well do that. Come on, fishes. Come on, fish, bite. Man, oh man. You'd think that sometime during this time I'd run across one that would take it. That's the problem. They don't want to take it. Had some bites, but can't get them to take it. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. Boy, struggling today so far. These are some good, we're in a great area. I would expect to catch one here in the next few minutes. I don't know the size, of course, but uh-oh. It looks so good. I'll be catching one. These fish are wanting to pull up on these trees. We're gonna keep on hustling, I promise you. Professional overrun. Oh my goodness, all these good trees. Let's come on, 1 hour. In 1 hour, I can't catch one. All I do is lose one. That is not pretty. Oh boy, got me all shook up. Lost control of the bait. Oh my God. I was shook, boy, I was shook. Let's see what time it is here. We're gonna stay live for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll come back live about 1 or 2. And we'll see if it's done changed a little bit with the warming of the weather a little bit as it's getting, sun's getting up, warming up. Heck, we may just stay live. Heck, I don't know. There's gonna be a big one here in a minute. When I do, I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack him. Come on. Hey, hey, it's in there. I can't get the thing out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta get my little old pole through there. Got my little GoPro pole back there. That's how you get them good footage. We definitely ain't catching them right now, and it is not working out for me right now. But I'm gonna catch them. Might have to put on a daggum jig, and I hate a jig. is not turning out to be the live I hoped it would be. After that quick little start, I said, man, this will be a great live. And it has not turned out to be that good. I went about an hour now without, I have one fish on, and it is not just about like that every time, man. You go live, don't catch them. I bet you I turn this camera off and I get one here within the first 10 minutes. But could be worse. We could be working. And that right there. Hey. I'm gonna go live for about 6 more minutes and I'm gonna get off. It is not working out the way I wanted it to. Huh. Oh, that irritates her. That's the bad thing about skipping stuff sometimes. Sometimes the skips take a right hand turn or a left hand turn and get you all hung up. It's a fine spot too. I hope I don't run. I like to fault it out. Oh, some good spots, and they just ain't up there right now. Ah, like 6 or 7 times and I hung up. A chatterbait ain't no kind of weevil. It ain't worth the crap. You gonna get hung up with that thing. It's like throwing an open hook. You know what? We're going live till we get down to the end of these trees. It done made me mad. There's a row of trees down here. We're gonna go live about 15, 20 more minutes. There's a fish right on the right side of this tree right there. There's a fish, but I don't know why. That is a big old fat squirrel. Oh, we're struggling. We're struggling. I'm gonna keep chunking it because I feel like this is the bait that fit. This, in my mind, is the bait that we need to be throwing. I don't know how many people we still got hanging tough in there. We still got 9 people hanging tough. I don't know what bait we. This is the bait I feel like we need to be throwing, and it's the bait that they're on this time of year. We got such muddy water, with the bite being like it is. I'm gonna keep chunking it. We got about 200 yards more trees here on this side, and I'm gonna keep throwing it, and maybe we'll get into a big one here in one of these stretches of trees, because there are some big ones. I mean, some real big ones in this lake. So we're gonna keep hustling, keep chunking, and if we don't catch them, we just don't catch them. But if we do catch them, it's got the possibility of being a showing up. That may very well be a fish right there. Oh, Chatterbait, you're taking crap out of me. Hey. Well, let's recap that crap. That's crap. And heck, I'm already on here for 68 minutes. I'm gonna go right across the lake. We're gonna refish an area where I had a big one on. I'll tell you what, that water is just, gosh, it's chocolate. I probably should put a jig on, but that's absolutely boring to watch. Of course, catching no fish is boring to watch also. So, let's see here. Let's see. Ditch pickles aren't biting. The color you're using, man, I'm throwing like a bayou. It's called a bayou crawl. Got a little chartreuse in it, black. And a little, let's see here. Chat. Here we go. Let's see. Ditch pickles ain't biting. Bad day fishing better than a good day at work. Absolutely. One more cast. It will be the big one, man. I'm giving her heck, I promise you. Wisconsin, go back to work. Good luck. Hello from Wisconsin. What's going on, brother? MLF with no commercials. That's right. Hey, man, I'm struggling just like everybody else is right now. Whoa, I did not know you have to keep throwing when you have a live scope. That's true, right? You just, I thought they was going to jump in the boat. Hello from Kentucky. Keep throwing. Did you get the 1920 update? If so, did it help you? Made me want to go fishing. Oh, man. I have the 2620 on mine. This unit right here, which is the 93 SV UHD, I don't ever hardly update it. I'm trying to catch a giant. Hit those out-tried trees to your right, man. I would hit every tree up into place there. Keep casting, you'll run into one. Catch that big mama for us. Good luck, hootie-hoo. Dang, I'm so jealous. Still 15 to 30. What state? I'm in Louisiana, brother. Case of the clap. Okay. I can't keep watching. Got to go back to the truck. Man, I feel you on that, brother. Let's see. Must be nice to be on the water. Man, I'm giving it a heck. But I tell you what we're going to do. We ain't going to get off. I got one last little stretch of trees here I want to fish. Probably take me 15, 20 minutes to fish them. We're going to idle across over there. And we might catch. I had a real big one. The water's warming up. It's just slow today. It's still cool outside. All the sun's blaring. I mean, it's up there, but it ain't really making a lot of effect on the water. And the water temperature had dropped about 6 degrees since the last time I was here. And I mean, I had a great day. If you remember, 7-11, a 6, a 5, several other fish. But hey, I don't mind showing my failures just as much as I mind showing my successes. You know, I can't go every single time and catch them all the time. And just like you watch MLF and bass, they go through stretches. I mean, you may go 2-3 hours, and I feel that I'm on the right bait, and I feel like I'm in the right areas. I just feel like they're a little slow. I'm not much of a jig man, and those people are going to say, you got to put a jig on. But I'm not. I don't like it. I hate them. But I'm going to give it heck. I'm going to fish one more little stretch down through here. And if I don't catch them in that stretch, probably going to see some of the most ferocious killer dogs I've ever seen. These jokers hate me. I think they just hate everybody that comes up on the bank here. But let's give her heck one more time. We'll go one little stretch, and then I'll get off live. And of course, you know, like I said, I get off live, and as soon as I get off live, we'll catch one. But let's go. I mean, I got the bait on. I've already caught a big one. Caught a big one right down there, but I lost a big one right up in here. So we're gonna give it Maybe it's big enough to bite again, but there's probably some more in the area. So that's what we're going for. We'll try to see if more of these ones in this area will bite. I don't really get discouraged too bad anyway, so I can sit out here most all day. One of these trees is going to have a big one on it, and I'm going to catch it. And I'm going to put it in the boat and show you folks. And if I don't, somebody said it was like MLF with no commercials, and plus you don't have to listen to aggravating JT Kinney. That dude is goofy. He might be a nice guy. He's a good fisherman, but that's a goofy announcer I ever heard. One of these trees liable to have a big one on it. This is a warmer side. Water temperature is about 2 degrees warmer over here, so we'll see if this don't maybe equate to a fish or two. About 2 degrees warmer on this side. Shoot, it might be more than that. It might be 3 or 4 degrees when it gets to stabilizing here. I joke right there. Don't need to quit playing games with my heart, with my heart, with my heart. I should have known from the start. Baby, baby. Water temperature is almost 2 degrees warmer on this side. The sun's been blaring on it all morning. I'd rather fish these cypress trees than anything else. I love fishing a cypress tree. I mean, love it. Especially if you can get one when they're really pulled up on they're really biting. So. Roll the old hang-up bait. Chatterbaits hang up more than any bait I ever put in my life. wonder. Ah, might be a fish or two in this stuff here. Well, we'll fish right here at the end of this grass, and I'm gonna let you guys go because what we're doing right now is boring.